name is Willie McCreery. This is Rathbride Stables. Welcome to my crib. Come on folks, let's go in. This is Arnie. He's called after Arnie Schwarzenegger. He's the Rottweiler in the place. So come on in, this is my office. So welcome to my office. Simple office. We have a laptop, telephone, make our declarations at 10 o'clock, make our entries by 12 o'clock. I've screen there just to watch the horses when they're pulling out, so I know when to go out into the barn for the warm-up. We have our little fridge here, very important when the jockeys come ride and work. We have their little jockey bars. Jockey bars now are little bars for little jockeys. They're not full-size Twixes, they're little Twixes, little Mars. Billy Lee is addicted to these, and that's why he has big problems with his weight. Billy, please get off the jockey bars. And here we have photos of all the winners I've trained in the last couple of years. Not every photo's up here, but there's a Mini Chew, my first winner that was bred by my wife Amanda. And there's Fisolana, the Group 1 winning filly that won the Matron Stakes in Leopardstown. And Jimmy Barry Murphy I met the day I had my very first winner called Toasted Special. So we train for anyone in a high caliber of owner, and we welcome everyone here to Rathbride. All the horses are weighed here every Monday, and prior and after racing. We monitor the weight basically because we want them to, I want them to get to a good racing weight. If they win off that weight, I'll try and keep them at that. But if they're losing a lot of weight after a few bits of hard work, I know I'm being too hard on them. Like for example, a bucket of water, full bucket of water weighs 4.5 kilos. So it's important if they're dehydrated, they'll be down in weight. So you want to see why they're not eating. I was 122, so I'm not doing too bad. I don't weigh Billy Lee because I'd be afraid to weigh Billy Lee. Billy doesn't get on the scales, he sees the scales, he runs out of place. This is a 2-year-old barn. These are all, up this end, are fillies. These are 2-year-old females, and down the other end are the colts. And we keep them separated, basically because sometimes the colts can get too frisky if they're around the girls. Be like teenagers, they all think they're great guys when they're hanging around with the girls, so we keep them all separated. And they're all very happy, they're all waiting for their evening feed. As you can see, they're all looking out at us and wondering what are you guys doing in their crib. These are all the different kind of feeds the horses get. So horses get crushed oats, which only lasts for 2 weeks. They also get a nut feed, it's a nut balancer. It's a balanced regime. They get that in the morning, first thing in the morning. They get sweet feed then at lunchtime. Everything kept fresh. It's here every week. These are their little treats. When they're being very good horses, they get these in the afternoon. These are like sugar lumps. The horses go mad for these. So let's go into the tack room. So here's the horse's dressing room or closet. We have our rubbers and sleeves, which are like a clean rubber and sleeve for each horse for every day. And they're all laundered every day by Niall Kennedy, local guy. And we have, each guy has their own set of tack, which is a saddle, bridle, martingale, girt. They wear protective gear, as in helmet and back protector and safety boots. It's all to keep people as safe as possible. Talking about cribs, we call this a cribber because it stops horses biting their bandages. And here we had this for a horse, we call him Hannibal, because he was eating too much and too fat, so he was on a diet, he had to wear this. So we've all different kinds of apparatus for horses. That's my racing quarter piece. These, you'll see when horses are parading in the parade ring, that's what they'll wear. And then over here, then we have our work board. This is our daily work board, and we have all the guys' names down here and how many horses they're riding. And we'll then go into the warm-up area, which I'll go and show you right now. So now we're coming to our outdoor pens. These are pens which are 5 meters by 5 meters square. They're for certain horses who have allergies or just happier out, and they come in at night then and they spend the night in the stable, but outside, they spend all day outside in the paddock. 7 pens here I put in last year, and basically I put them in because some horses have allergies, some horses are a lot happier, some horses are stiff in the morning, so they put out in these straight away and they get to loosen up without getting themselves into any danger. Horses are social animals, so they all like to see each other. They're all quite happy here, and they get fed and they're just relaxed and as chilled as they can be. Mainly have them because we can't have them outside in the muck and shit out in the paddocks in an Irish summer, so they're here and they keep them warm and dry. So this guy is Downforce. He's won 5 races, nearly 200,000. He's a legend of a horse for us. We have got him since a 2-year-old. He's now 8 years of age. He's a stalwart in the yard, and we love him to bits. Okay guys, let's go to the warm-up area. So this is Arnie. He's the vicious dog that protects everyone and protects all our horses, don't you, Arnie? He's pretty useless, but he's good fun. This is my friend Kevin O'Ryan. You probably know Kev from the telly. Anyway, there was a video done earlier on in the year, right? That I beat Kevin, fair and square, and he said he pulled a hamstring. So I reckon we could have a little race here in the warm-up area. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Are we racing here past the camera, Kev?
How's the hamstring?
Hamstrings are good.
Good.
You ready, Kev?
Go, Will.
He still got me! This is our warm-up area. It's a furlong and a half around. And every morning, every horse comes in here and basically hacks 1 kilometre as a warm-up before they go out onto the Curragh itself. There's very few of these in Ireland. There's only 2 on the Curragh. It's an essential part of my training facility. Horses, we can break horses, we can ride out in the pouring rain, snow, hail, everything. We never get to stop. So these are wooden boxes I put up 2 years ago. They're basically for all the fillies. So out here, if you come into the crib here, you'll see that this filly has her neighbours both sides, and horses are very social animals, so they can all see each other. As she turns her bum to me. They can all see each other and they're very, very happy to socialise with each other and see how relaxed they are. They all have companion feeders. So that means this filly's fed here and the other filly's fed there. And they'll both eat their dinners thinking the other one's going to try and rob it. So it's to get them to keep eating, because if a horse keeps eating, you have some chance of training them. If they're not eating, you have no chance. So it's basically to fool them into thinking the other filly's going to rob it or she's going to rob hers. And you can see them, they're very social too, and they're always talking to each other through the window. So here we have Nathan Cross mucking out a stable. You won't see many jockeys around the country mucking out on an afternoon. He's after riding 3 winners last week, works his arse off. He's going to have a big future in racing. So this is Upellier. He just finished second in a listed race down in Killarney there a week ago, and he's going to be lined up for the Kildare Stakes and Champions Weekend. He's by Galileo out of a filly called Fisalana, whom I trained to win the Matron Stakes on Champions Weekend 5 years ago. She's my biggest winner to date, and hopefully this lad can fill her boots in the near future. This is his Playpen, or his roll. He gets a roll here every day. A roll is like a physio giving you a massage. He gets to get down. You see him now, he's going to get down. He'll roll on one side and he puts all his back into place. He'll get up, have a little shake, get down the other side. And this is better than any physiotherapy. Anything we can do to a horse, this is exactly what we want to see, that he's happy and loose and he's feeling good. So here we have Frankie. He's our little rescue pony. He's 2 years of age and he goes racing anytime we've only one runner to keep the horse company, because horses get anxious when they go on their own, but Frankie keeps them company, and he must be great, very sociable, because they all love him. Hey guys, thanks for coming to Rathbride Stables today, but get out of here, I got some work to do.